Algebra 2. The topic is graph the cube root functions. I will solve only one problem. Graph the function y equals cube root of x plus 3. This is a graph cube root function. Remember, this is the graph. This is the graph. This is the graph of, look at this graph, y, this is very important, keep in your mind, y equals cube root of x. All right, keep in your mind the idea. Let me graph the function. For instance, when you have the function like this, this function here, this is x, this is y. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, let me graph that function. Okay, this graph pass through the origin, exactly to the origin. Okay, and then across about here and this point 1, 1 and negative 1, negative 1, negative 1 right here. So, but it's in this way. The graph just look like this. Look like this. So it's something like that. So you have one point here, another point right here. All right, it's symmetric. It's symmetric about the origin. The graph is symmetric. Oh, that's very important. So now how solve this problem? Y equals cube root x plus 3. How graph? Okay, so first we have to see how the function relates to the parent function. This function is parent to this one. What is the relationship with this function? This problem with this function, okay? We need to see what is the relationship about this problem with this function. Look at the function, the graph right here. So now we have to apply the following transformation. We have to apply the transformation to the graph. This graph transformation 3 units up, okay? So let's write right here transformation yeah, the transformation, I mean translating the transformation, let's write a translating 3 units up. Okay, 3 units up. 1, 2, 3. We have to translate it. So the graph, this y equals cube root x, pass to the point 0. The point here 0, 0, 0. Okay, 0, 0. Translating the translation 3 units up, the graph pass let's let me write yeah, you translating 3 units up, the graph, yeah, the graph passes through to this point 0, 3. Okay, 0, 3 right here, 0, 3, then right here. So 0, 0, 3. Okay, now you translating 3 units up, now the graph passes through this point. Okay, so we have here, I will keep this information. Let me erase it. I don't have space. So if we have here y equals q root of x plus 3, find another point of the graph. We have to find here, find another point on the graph this graph y equals q root of x. Okay, so passes through, in this case the other point here, so passes through the 1, 1. Okay, here 1, 1. This is the other point. Okay, 1, 1. This is the other point. Okay, so keep track on this period. Keep the track on this period as you apply the transformation on y equals q root of x. So translation here 3 units up. So translation here, let me write translating 3 units up. 3 units up, I mean from this point 1, 1 through 1, 4 here, 1, 4. So then the graph of this function should be in this way. Let me so keep in your mind this graph. So now the graph, I want to erase this to make the graph of this this function or the problem. Okay, so this is our graph. So this is y. Alright, there you go. So remember that this graph was over here and the origin. So but we move from here, we move 3 units up. What is the yeah, 3 units up, remember? 3 units up. It's 1, 2, 3 is right here. So this point is here 0,3 right here. 0,3, this point. So we move it 3 units up, and then the next point is 1. The translation is 1. The translation is right here. 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Translating is 4 right there. Is the other point. So the graph looks like this. Remember, we move it like in this way. Remember, it's symmetric. 0, this point is, we have this point 1,4 right here. This is the new graph. Remember the old graph move it through these points. Remember here. This graph is y here. This is y equals cube root x, and then this one is y equals cube root x plus 3, right? This is our graph. It's very simple, just translating 3 units up, and then that's the just like that. This is the graph look like this. So that's it. Graph, cube, root, function. Okay. Just find the function, the related relation function. So in this case, this function is has a relationship with this very close. You keep track with this. Step by step with this function, and this one translating, in this case 3 units or more units, whatever the units, but in this case we translated 3 units and move everything. So that is the solution for when you graph, cube, root,